and see their running backs do it on the ground.
It's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, for anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
The return starts from the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This one's going to be taken in over to the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Buccaneers will take over possession here at the 44.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Right back to Irving. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He finds Austin with the ground. First to the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Rodgers. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Bucks have the field goal unit on the field. This a 31-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. Buccaneers will take a 3-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Try it again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Panthers were trying to escape the defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punch it away. As he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Cooper going in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. Cooper with the grab. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They send a receiver in motion left. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Cooper going in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is caught. What a throw. Alvin Austin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Bucks are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with the pass play for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. First hit for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On the ground, it's Irvin. And some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Cooper going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Complete to Cooper. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Baker to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds in a 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Mayfield. That one taken in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown Buccaneers. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to to throw here to begin the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Throwing now from the gun. Another get away. He's going to go down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Third and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. On first and 10, here's Baker. Now he takes off. Now the Bucks will take their first time out. The Bucks have the field goal unit on the field. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we're at halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers are in the lead. And we get you across the state to Orlando and check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, as our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Chargers who are on top in the second quarter. The Chargers are trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting 49ers. Tyreek Hill, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. The Ravens trying to hold on and claim victory. We saw a strong first half out of the former Heisman Trophy winner, Baker Mayfield. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Baker Mayfield and the Bucks ready to get back to work. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw here on first down. To the left side to Godwin. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. He's to the 15. And he will score. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Tampa. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Irving. A dive, and he's in. The two-point conversion is successful.
Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets them back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Panthers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Need to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Pitts is the man in motion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Back to the ground after the penalty. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be 2nd and long. Play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Looking to keep a promising drive alive in his 3rd and a yard. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Kyle Pitts, touchdown, Panthers. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Panthers are able to cut into the deficit. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the tip. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On 1st down is Mayfield. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Second down throw for Mayfield. Godwin working the right side.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That is caught. He got Godwin. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more. A give. This is Irving. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Austin, run in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That one a bit high, but it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll run with Irving. The Bucks have the field goal unit on the field. This one will be from 37 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bucks will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Dean that time. All over him in coverage. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's downfield to the tight end hits. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. And the Panthers are able to cut the deficit to 10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bucks offense ready for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. He'll go again here with Irving. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. They sent Godwin in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. He'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And that's where the incomplete coverage was good that time. But the contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That hits. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Back to the air one more time. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. They'll look to throw yet again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but if you got it like this, Mike, the more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to get back to a one-possession game. And he has missed this one. No good. And this will remain a two-possession game. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. The handoff, it's Irving. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Buccaneers getting their puncher out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. It started with first and 10. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. The kick is good. Minnesota score, Buccaneers 31, Panthers 28. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down past 25. He's in field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucks. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers get the win, as we say so long from Tampa.